talking to that crazy lady? What? Out. Yep. Is that one? No. Mine I have to.
Do you know what they are?
Mine I move. So they have the automatic ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got one for our team.
Yeah.
And our team didn't like it, so we decided to return it.
It didn't follow the puck good enough, or what?
Well, it was too slow. People were skating fast, and then they scored, and nobody saw it.
You wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah. I don't know.
Over here, so you don't put me to too much shame over there.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good.
No, this is
That's quite the setup.
it's the same. It looks way more complicated than it is. So, like I was telling you, the box of like. It just I'm actually going to turn this. You just can plug in like all your whatever you want to stream it to, and it'll kick it out.
Oh, wow.
I went from I used to use my phone all the time. I went with the camcorder just so I could zoom in and out. So in essence, it's just the camcorder goes in here, and it catches the feed, and then you can make any graphics you want and just load them. There's an SD card.
Oh, wow.
So then you just get to pull, like we do the pregame, and you just can turn it off. It comes with a handful of things, like, hey, there's 2 minutes before the puck drops. You can edit some of this. We don't do much other than like some kid goes down. I don't.
Yeah.
I just
like
throw that up.
Just go to center ice.
Right.
Yeah.
Just do something like that. We'll do like an intermission, but we don't. I only utilize probably about 50% of what it can do. Because our high school, like I was telling you, the high school group is kind of who got me onto this. And then I just do, for audio, I just do my cordless one, but I just run it into the camcorder. So
that's quite the setup, man.
it's like we were talking about on Sunday. I'm 5 years into this, and every year it's just kind of you pick up one new thing and one new thing, and yeah.
Very cool.
So yeah, it's it's overkill. Most people don't care.
Yeah.
So 90% of it is for me.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun, right? So now, do your kids play on this team?
So I have a daughter on this one, and then I have a son who's a second-year squirt.
Okay.
And then they both have been doing like summer hockey, for 3-4 years. So
very good.
it's just been a kind of a learning process. And
Very cool.
about 2 years ago, I started doing play-by-play because a lot of families, specifically my in-laws, were like, it's hard to watch with nothing.
Yeah.
Right, because even you can't zoom in great. Like, and depending on the rink you're on, sometimes you can't hardly see anything. My parents are in their mid-80s. If I don't say the kids' names, my parents wouldn't have the slightest idea which one is their granddaughter and which one's not.
So, like, and all I do pretty much is I say, now on the ice, CCHA.
100%. The more I can say their names, the better.
Yeah.
And then, like, this does have the ability to do a clock. But, as you know, you can't just throw a clock on there and let it run because there's so many whistles and stoppages.
Oh, yeah, you'd be sitting there.
I make 0 attempts. So now I just get like, I'll throw there's 3 minutes, there's 4 minutes, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
I found when about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, my father-in-law was kind of getting after me because he's a hockey nut. My wife grew up in a hockey family. I did not. Like, I was a basketball guy. I stopped watching Wild and Gopher games and started listening to them instead, just to get ideas on like, so I'm not saying the same thing over and over and over.
That's what I like. I told the guy, like I told Scott Bride, I go, I'm not going to be the second coming of Anthony LaPanta.
No, and like right, and me neither. But I found like after listening to the games more, they'd be like, oh, well, that's a great way to describe it. I've never thought to do that, right? Or like, you just pick up certain things and like, oh. And that has actually been pretty helpful, just so I don't sound like an idiot. I do that on my own really well enough.
No, we all.
Now, you know, and again, like, I'm streaming to an audience of 4.
Yeah.
You know, like, and they're all grandparents who just wouldn't care anyway.
They got the TV turned up all the way.
Exactly.
Right.
So like I said, it's more for me. But you know, like tonight we have a gal who's sick and at home, so it'll be fun to be like, hey Britta, you know, we miss you, because she'll for sure be watching. So that's where it, you know, try to make it good for the kids.
My wife is home.
Yeah.
All right, well, you have a good one. It was nice seeing you.
Yeah, likewise. draw. Edel on the left. Looks like Loomis on the right. And we're off. Chaska Chan will take this one. So we have played this team before. We scrimmaged them early on in the season. Chaska Chan has 2 B2 teams, purple and white. This is white. They happen to be up in the tournament that we just played last weekend in Osseo Maple Grove. They ended up taking 3rd place, representing themselves really well. They're controlling the puck here in the offensive zone. Van Allsburg retreat, pick it up on the half wall, tries to swing and fire it up. Misfires. Gets caught in the feet of the Chaska attacker. They both end up going down. Zoom in here a little bit. Pass to the middle. Picked up by Corbett, so the turnover in defensive zone. She'll take it out. Nice little stretch pass up to Loomis. Loomis deflects it off her tape. Goalie will try to interact with it. Cover it. Can't. Loomis down on the back wall. Chaska picks it up. We're going to wrap it up now. They center it across in front of their own net, right up to the blue line. Chaska gets just enough of it to redirect it, from Pinard. So now Chaska pushing back in. So didn't get on the mic quick enough. We're going to get an icing call here. The girls missing one. Braylon in net. That means Stanislawski is skating tonight, but we are down Britta again. Unfortunately, Britta, we missed you terribly on Sunday in that 3-1 loss. Really could have used you. And here we are again. Down Britta, still not feeling great. Britta, we hope you're feeling better. We're a better team when you're here, so get better, rest up, and we'll need you for the tournament in New Ulm this upcoming weekend. Here we go, off the draw. Chaska will take the puck. They're going to swing over to near side here. Cycle up. Horns there to disrupt and take it up out of the zone. She's going to look to go. She got through one. Immediately tried to go right down the heart between 2, and that got taken off her tape. But Wildcats there to back her up, so they're going to push into the offensive zone, held inside the line. That was Pinard. She'll try to dump it down the middle. Chaska Chan will pick it up, take it back the other way. Met here on the wall by Pinard, Gorns, and Jornby. They'll push it down into the offensive zone. That's where Waconia will pick it up, fire right back. So just puck battles here in neutral ice, kind of back and forth. Now Chaska Chan will take it, and they're going to fire this one in. Pinard and Urbaniak will meet it there. Ends up getting tossed down to the middle, but deflected away by Pinard to the far wall, into the corner. Pinard, backhand attempt, up the wall, behind the zebra. Held at the line. There we go. Quick shot from the point. That's going to go wide left. Doesn't make it on net. Picked up by Waconia and tossed out. Now it's going to go back the other direction. Chaska retreats. They'll pick it up in their defensive zone. That's where Urbaniak pushes in, knocks it off the tape to the back wall. Waconia trying to put a little push on here. Not going to get that one completed, as Urbaniak had pushed in for the pressure. Waconia opting for a 3-person line change. So nobody there to back that one up. Corbett comes off the bench hot. She will try to hold the zone. Chaska Chan will push it out. There's Stanislawski. Now she'll push it in down to the opposite corner. Corbett racing. She's going to get there first. Johnson's in front of the net. Corbett tries to center off the side of the net. Held down in front. We're going to quick shot, kick, save. Back around the other way. Ooh, referee goes down in the corner. Backhand attempt. Doesn't make it through. Still have it in the tape. Now Chaska Chan will throw it to the far corner. They're going to come up the wall. Ooh, nice little swing by Corbett to knock it off the tape. He's got a battle out there in the corner. Chaska Chan comes away out of the scrum with that one. They're going to come up the near wall, try to throw it to the middle. Johnson takes it, collects it, throws it right back down. So Waconia putting a little sustained pressure on here. Some puck possession in the offensive zone for the last 25 seconds. 9 and change left here in this one. In the first. Far wall up to the blue line. Grove will knock it down. Van Allsburg patrolling the blue line there as well. Johnson just inside. Grove throws it right down the middle, right to Chaska. They're going to display catch. And Grove will throw this one back down into the corner. Chaska Chan wrapping around that backside behind the net. 2 defenders there. Ooh, they inadvertently put it right up beside the net. Now it's loose, so we're going to get a goal! Stanislawski off the feed. Well done, girls. Waconia strikes first in this one. As you can see, Chaska Chan had on their tape. They accidentally center it, put it beside the net. Gets pushed across the far side. Stanislawski waiting patiently, does not miss her opportunity. And Stanislawski gets Waconia on the board. All right, Chaska off the draw. They're going to take that one back to D. Now cycle it forward. Picked up by Edel. Knocked forward. Chaska Chan pushes it right back. Jordan B comes in, takes a big swing. Knocks that one to the near wall. Chaska Chan will pick it up. Now we're just going back and forth. Pinard collects it in the defensive zone. She'll come across the middle. Jordan B, a little tip pass up to Loomis. Loomis trying to get this one. Chaska Chan looking to take it. They're going to cycle back. They're just going to push back further into their zone. Waconia trying to put pressure on. Can they hold? Nope, they can't. But they clear. Now they can push back in. Chaska Chan looking to get fancy, skating around, knocked off the tape there by Pinard. She saw that fancy dancing and said, not in my house. Chaska Chan picks up that deflection by Pinard, comes back the other direction. They throw it down to the middle, knocked right up the teeth by Pinard, makes it past one, quick shot, and a cover save by Braylon Hedgeholz. Nice job. That was a good hard shot from inside the blue line. We'll have to watch that. I believe that was number, our shirt tucked in, can't see. Chaska wearing their dark jerseys with the white and gold trim. Waconia rocking their home white jerseys with the purple and gold trim. Chaska wins the draw. They fire it down across the middle, floats all the way across to the near corner where they'll pick it up, fire it back. Now they're going to send it to the other side. So Chaska holding the puck, not able to get it to anybody. And that was Gorns pushing it out of the zone. Chaska Chan will clear and push right back in. Shot wide right into the far corner, far wall. Try to backhand it to the middle. Corbett picks it up, sends it careening around the back behind the net into the corner. Chaska Chan will pick it up here on the wall. Mosley for Chaska fires it down. Back wall, Corbett will pick it up. Oh, she doesn't like what she sees. She's going to do a 180 and head back this direction. She's got some room, centers it, and Chaska able to hold. They're going to fire it all the way back down. Grove right there, trying to just hammer it up and out of the zone. Chaska getting down there to contest early. Now they're going to hold at the point. Ooh, they misfire. Floats to the front. That was Gorns. Pushed it out of the zone, but just a little farther than what she could get to before Chaska could retreat and pick it up. We're in the offensive zone. That's what Chaska able to throw them out. Corbett backhands it to Gorns. Gorns, now she's just going to try to fire it in. Deflects off the boot of a Chaska player, so that's going to come out to center ice. And that's where Jornby says, let's go back the other way. Chaska looking to get back into the offensive zone. Right down here, just inside the blue line. Koski pulling that one. She'll dump that one down to the back wall. So Koski, a Chaska player, played with a lot of these girls. Played steel in the summer here in Waconia. Quick shot, glove save, initially made. Puck is down, loose in front. Pops out, and that's where it'll get picked up by Gorns. And she'll skate out of the zone. So good. Some good pressure there by Chaska, but Hedgeholz proving to be up to the task. And Gorns able to clear that one out of the zone. 5:35, left in this one. Stanislawski came in hot, took a big swing at that one and missed. Ariel, nice job. She comes in, loses an edge for her, but she manages to push him to the outside. So their shot floats behind the net, held at the point, thrown down. Back wall behind the net. That's Corbett. She'll pick it up, chip it up, and just create some space. Chaska point will hold. Johnson floating down in there. Ooh, Pinard tried to take a swing at that one, couldn't get to it, and then Allsberg will get to the wall. Chaska got there first, though. They dumped it down behind. Pinard behind the net. Looking, has a Chaska attacker right in the face, so she throws it to the near wall. 4:48 left in the first. Swing. Miss. Big swing by Chaska. They can't get anywhere. Van Allsberg will pick it up. She's got it on her tape, looking to get rid of it. Tries to find Johnson, but Chaska intercepts. It's Mackenzie Hines, another Chaska player who has spent a lot of time on this rink in summer hockey. Here we go. Can we get out of the zone here? Chaska putting some serious pressure, and now it's out. So Chaska will have to retreat and clear. They do, and they're just going to fire this one right back in. Get it out of the middle. Pinard throws it up the gut. There we go. Off to the side. 4:14. But with the amount of pressure Chaska's putting on here with right now, 4 minutes left, kind of just has that feel of, can we just get out of this period with the 1-goal lead? But Urbaniak looking to make me eat my words here. She fires it down the offensive zone. Ends up being a shot on net. Goalie tried to glove it, misplayed it, floated to the back wall. That's where Chaska will pick it up, try to throw it out. Held by Grove. Urbaniak, another shot, deflected down by a defender into the corner. They're going to fire this one all the way across. And Van Allsburg will hold that one inside the blue line, dump it down into that near corner. That allows Waconia to get a forward line change. Edel, Loomis, Corbett back out, causing problems. Knocked off the tape by Corbett. Grove, Van Allsburg continuing to hold that blue line. Quick shot, glove save to the back wall. Centering pass attempt, off a kick save off the post to the back wall. That's where Chaska will fling it to the near wall. Corbett picks it up, turns, fires. Off the stick of a defender. She turns, fires it again. This one gets deflected, floats down behind. Beautiful centering pass attempt by Loomis. Trying to find Edel. They're just trying to get it to the middle. Chaska doing a really good job. It's loose! Oh my goodness! That way right underneath the goalie. It was just wide open on that backside. Waconia just couldn't get there fast enough. Chaska getting that outside edge. Mackenzie Hines, quick shot. Oh, Braylon. Hines just putting it up, and Braylon saw it the whole way, got her glove out, and just didn't track it correctly. So Chaska notches one at 2:47 left in the first, ties this one up. Chaska will win the draw, retreat into their defensive zone, try to set something up here. They fired across. D can't handle that D-to-D pass. That allows Pinard to get in there, cause some problems. She's going back and forth with Chaska. Chaska will come away with it, push it to the far wall into our defensive zone. Jornby back, retreats, picks it up. She gets pressed, so she'll fire it all the way across here to the near wall. Chaska, 3 Chaska players, 4 Chaska players right there. They are just swarming the puck. Gorns will take it. It's going to chip off the wall. Jornby will take it out of the zone, up to Urbaniak. Urbaniak looking to make something happen. Gets pulled off her tape to the back wall. Chaska, 2 minutes left, looking to come back the other direction. Grove trying to lift the stick. We got a Chaska player, just goes right down the middle through everybody. We'll take a quick shot. That's going to go wide right. Hits the back wall, floats up. Chaska will hold. Come on, girls, get aggressive. Gorns, Jensen, Urbaniak, all there monitoring. Gorns will come away with this one. She's got her tape, coming up to the near wall, chip off the wall, up to the point. That's going to get held. And at the blue line by Chaska, they'll dump it down. Jornby will pick it up. She's going to go behind the net. 1:19 left in this one. She'll turn, fire. Held at the point by Chaska again. And this time, Urbaniak will swing through, pick it up, but loses it on the wall. Allows Chaska to sit and contest for it. They'll pick it up just in front of our bench. They're going to come right down the middle. Quick shot, and we're going to get a cover and a save by Hedgeholds with 59 seconds left in the first. A little under a minute left, 55 seconds. Chaska wins the draw. Off the draw, they fire wide left back wall. They pick it up on the hash marks. That's where Waconia will contest, try to knock it off the tape. Corbett has it. And Waconia clears the zone. Chaska will pick it up at the red line. Corbett pushing, adding more pressure, just pushing it further back. Chaska will retreat, pick it up at the far hash mark. Nice little stretch pass up to their blue line. That's where it's intercepted for turnover forced by Johnson. And now Chaska returns the favor and picks it right back up. Van Allsburg throws it back the other direction. 20 seconds left. We'll see if Chaska has time to do anything with this one. 12 seconds left. 7 seconds. Chaska trying to make something happen. Van Allsburg gets spun around. They're going to get a shot, and they're going to score with no time left on the clock. Wow. All right, so I'm joined here in the media booth by Elliot Corns, sibling brother of Bryn. Elliot, do you play hockey?
Yeah.
What team do you play for?
Waconia U10 Purple.
Squirt, B2
Yeah.
Purple. How's your season going?
Good.
Good. So you're watching the same game I am. What have you seen so far? What do you like? What are the girls doing well, and what do you think the girls need to improve on?
They're doing well in trying to get passing attempts. I think they can work on hustling back.
Chaska-Chan's a really good team. We talked about this, and right now we're in a 2-1 game. I like where we're at. Give me your prediction. What do you think the final score will be?
4-2.
Who wins?
Chaska.
You think Chaska takes this one 4-2? All right. I hope you're wrong. We'll see. Thanks for being here. Second period is about to kick off here. Refs coming out of the booth. Who knows what that means? Booth. So Chaska up 2-1, scoring that goal as time expired. They came right down the gut. Van Allsburg guessed, went to the inside. They just did a quick turn, went outside, got that edge, and Edgehold's not able to stop that breakaway shot. Off the draw, Waconia will take it, push in the offensive zone. Now they're on the right side of the rink. Chaska is going to push this one. We're going to get a penalty call here. Pinard getting that stick up under the elbow into the armpit of that Chaska attacker on that breakaway. So that will put Pinard in the bin for Waconia's first penalty kill of this game. So that'll give us a draw in the defensive zone. Corbett, Loomis, Grove, and Jornby out there as your penalty kill team. There we go, puck is down. That was Loomis firing it into the corner. Grove taking it, trying to backhand it up and out of the way. Corbett has it now, and she's just going to fire that puck out of the zone. That's going to float all the way to the back wall, and we should get a whistle here. So about 14 seconds being taken off the clock, and Waconia opting to get 4 fresh sets of legs out there. So now your PK team consists of Edel, Urbaniak, Jornby, and Van Allsburg. So Jornby, the one lone player who will stay. We'll cycle in a new defenseman. All right, here we go. Puck is down off the draw. That's going to go to the middle for Chaska-Chan. They're going to fire that one. Wide left hits the stick of the defender. They're going to try to center it. Knocked to the near wall by Urbaniak. Chaska fires off the wall. Too many sticks and skates and shinnies there. That does not make it through. And that will come up and out of the zone. So Chaska will retreat. Urbaniak just causing all kinds of chaos there. Forcing Chaska to retreat. 52 seconds left in the penalty kill. Chaska-Chan coming up the other way. Oh, all 4 Waconia girls floating over to one side. Thankfully, we were able to pull that one. Nobody covering that lone attacker on the backside. Here we go. Chaska-Chan into the zone clean. Taken off the tape from behind, pushed forward by Urbaniak. Chaska-Chan will try to collect. Now Waconia has it. And Allsburg fires up the wall. From the wall, Chaska shoots wide left, back wall in the far corner. Thrown to the middle by Chaska. Now dumped down. That was Jornby up to Urbaniak. Jornby again, smacking away. 2 nice deflections there by Ariel, helping her goalie. Van Allsburg, back wall. She's got it on her tape. 2 Chaska players right there. What's she going to do? She's just going to throw it forward. Point will pick it up into the boot of their own player. It's going to allow Waconia to slow them down momentarily. Wildcats back at full strength. Puck is loose. Tried to cover. gets loose again, and just the way Hedge of Holds had kind of laid down on the one side, whew, Chaska had seen that and gone around the other side, wide open. But Hedge of Holds records the save, and we'll get a face-off to her right. Waconia back to full strength. 10:58 left in this one. Down Corbett right to the middle. Chaska Chan will take it, turn, fire, deflected again. Up to the wall by Pinard. Chaska trying to slow down the Waconia advance. And then players grinding each other into the boards right there in front of the penalty box. Grove will pick it up as the puck squirts out. She'll throw it forward. We're in the offensive zone. Johnson throws it forward, and we're going to get a cover by the Chaska goalie. Get a draw, far side. Waconia, way too many people on the ice. There we go. Edel and then drop, Corbett on right. Puck's going to go up. Back to Waconia, cycles at the blue line. That was Grove trying to throw it to the middle. Excuse me, Pinard. Chaska momentarily intercepted it. Waconia able to pull that one right back. Now it goes to Chaska. So a lot of just back and forth. Corbett pulls it off the tape, tries to shoot. Defender pinches down, pushes it to the back wall. Chaska has it, far side. They're going to go to the middle. And so now it's just a foot race. Chaska's going to get there first. Both girls go down. Edel trying to backhand it out of the zone. Chaska able to push it forward. They keep holding. Now it's out. Loomis, can she get to it? Chaska smartly feels Loomis right on the back of her shoulders and flips and moves the other direction. Ooh, nice, deflected by Grove. Big stretch pass there by Chaska. Almost made it all the way through. Grove knocks it all the way down to the back wall. Loomis will chase. You can tell these girls have just had a lot of hockey in the last week. 4 games over the long weekend, and then followed by a district game right here on Tuesday. They're just, and being a person short, this is where you could really, that extra set of legs makes such a difference. Corbett swings around trying to find some space. She'll take a quick shot, deflected by a Chaska defender over the wall. They're just playing a little tired. You can kind of see it. They don't have the pep that they typically have. So all that to say, pretty impressed that they're hanging tough with a really good Chaska Chan team. Shot by Loomis, wide left just a little bit, hits the side of the net, floats to the back. That's where they'll contest, try to wrap around attempt. Puck is loose, kick save by the Chaska goalie, back to the back wall. Now up to the front. Corbett trying. Chaska able to push it up. Ben Alsberg picks it up. Quick shot. Ooh, Loomis on the backhand. Nice job. Another quick shot off the side of the net to the back wall. Waconia putting some nice sustained pressure on here. Thorns, Corbett, Loomis. Back up to the point. Waconia right back down to the middle. Van Allsburg trying to find Loomis down there. And now it's out. Van Allsburg will retreat. Pick it up. She's got to do something with it. She'll swing it up to Corbett. Corbett picking it on the back on the sidewall here. Trying to just move it forward into the offensive zone. Gorns. Oh, Gorns over to Loomis. Loomis just couldn't reel that one in. She'll try to go back to the middle, but Gorns had already pinched down a little too far. So Chaska will pick that one up. They're going to chip it off the wall. Held at the point by Loomis. Gorns right there as well. Jordan B. Van Allsburg patrolling the blue line, watching, waiting. It just keeps floating down to the middle. Corbett's right there. Gorns will pick it up in the far corner. Trying to get it to Corbett in the middle. Great pass attempt. Just too many bodies in the way. Jornby, oof, right there. She takes down her person. Probably could have been a penalty, but no call. We got lucky there. Now Chaska is moving back the other way. So after a good 2 minutes of sustained, oh no, it's loose. And we're going to get a cover. Oof. That was close. Jornby went down to make the seal. You could see the puck go underneath her. And she immediately looked over her shoulder behind her. I thought for sure that had floated in. But a handful of Waconia girls skating in, getting their sticks behind her to help make that seal. So sometimes it takes a team effort for sure. Off the draw is going to be Chaska. They'll try to shoot, misfire, will float harmlessly down. Waconia will throw it up out of the zone. So Waconia off the draw, giving Chaska Chan a one-person advantage for a good 20 seconds. Waconia fans astutely alerting the coaches on the bench, hey, you get one more player out there. They do. Now it's 5-on-5. Quick shot, kick save. Oh, and it's an enemy, a kick save into a cover. Is down. Chaska Chan takes possession right across the middle. They're going to shoot, fire, wide left, back wall. Try to center, deflected down. Now they do center up the middle. Lots of room. Deflected by Urbaniak initially, and then on the rebound goes in. Urbaniak not liking that one, but shot came right down the middle, deflected by Urbaniak over to the side. Obviously not intentional, but ended up right on the tape of a Chaska Chan player sitting on that far side. Raylyn not having enough time. She had moved into position for the initial save, couldn't get over to her left. Chaska Chan able to just bump that one in. Off the draw, that'll go to Chaska Chan. They're going to take this one up 3-1 over your Wildcats with 6 minutes left in this one. Battling in neutral ice. And also, nope, that's Johnson, will take it. Fire it over. Near wall. Back to the middle. Chaska Chan opting to dump and chase. That's where Waconia will get to it first. They tried to throw it up and out of the zone. Chaska able to hold. Now it's going to go all the way down to the back wall. Van Allsburg over. Chips it off the wall. Gets by one defender. That's where, attacker. Another one will pick it up. They're going to go across the middle. Now 180, trying to just create some space. Van Allsburg takes a swipe at it and just misses it. So it floats further down. Jornby will throw it to the wall. Chaska doing a good job of just holding the zone right now. Van Allsburg has it on her tape. Good by one. Jornby throws it up, and Chaska can't hold. So they'll retreat, swing all the way back, and then they lose it. That was Johnson swinging up, taking a swing at that one. Here we go, Chaska back in the zone, getting that outside edge. Quick shot right across the front of the net over to the far wall. A little over 5 left in this one. Johnson picks it up, tries to exit the zone, can't. Chaska throws it back down. Still under Chaska possession. Here we go, the girls just trying to move it forward to the blue line and just can't seem to get it out. That one goes all the way through. Get Rebecca's eyes checked. That's the third time I've seen her swing at the puck and just overswing it and just miss completely. Puck here on the near wall. Shot. That's Savannah Hines. Doesn't make it through. This time Van Allsburg makes connections, swats it away to the far wall, right in front of the Chaska bench. Chaska just inside the blue line, swinging around, trying to find an outside edge. Deflected away. Johnson got a piece of that one. Now Edel's got that one on the wall. Throws it up to the point. Point can't play that one, so they'll have to retreat. They're going to swing and look to find some space. Goes all the way across. And now we're going to come all the way in. Get a good mile of skating just to get 35 yards down rink here by a Chaska player. 4 minutes left in the second. Puck is down. It is Gorns trying to just pull it forward. Chaska Chan just keeps pushing it back to Gorns. This time Gorns gets a good piece of it. and pushes it forward. Chaska Chan will retreat. They're going to get there first. Lawrence comes flying in. Corbett right there as well, just inside the blue line. And it ends up squirting down to the back wall. 3:37 left in the second period. Loomis being aggressive, gets down there, gets a piece of it. Centering pass attempt. Oh, Corbett just a little too deep. That didn't make it all the way through. Grove steps in, disrupts the play. Can't pick up the puck though. Grove just hammering at it, and up pushing it back down into the offensive zone. That's where Chaska will pick it up. They're going to swing around, picked off from behind. Nope, almost. Loomis definitely had the right idea. Chaska able to throw that one forward though. We go near wall, centered all the way across, nobody home. Loomis will pick that one up. And she tries to stretch past that one right up the middle to Corbett. Corbett really got some lumber on that one. Thankfully it's on net though, so no icing call. 2:46 left. Girls being aggressive, trying to just make something happen. Off the wall, Loomis, backhand, down the middle. Corbett right there. Oh, just missing her by not much, just missed connections. Now Chaska pushes out. Loomis and Pinard will retreat, and they're going to say icing. So we're going to come back the other direction. We'll get a face-off to the Chaska netminders left. 2:24 left in this one. Chaska Chan still up 3-1 over your Wildcats. According to the scoreboard, Chaska Chan has 3 goals on 7 shots. Waconia 1 goal on 4 shots. Edel in the draw. Chaska Chan will come forward with that one. Up the wall. Now across to the middle. Oh, Jensen didn't see it coming. She was looking over her inside shoulder. Puck was on her outside shoulder. Urbaniak got it. Don't slow down. You got to get there. That Chaska player was hustling. I think Urbaniak thought she was all by herself. But nice cover from Hedgeholtz. A little bit of draw over in the far corner. All right, puck is down. Puck to the middle. Now taken by Waconia. On its edge, up the front, right up the gut. Bouncing puck. Now Waconia will take that one. Off the wall. We're out of the zone. That's Urbaniak. And we'll get an icing call. Which I'm not sure how, but so be it. Is down. Waconia will take that one. They're going to try to advance it forward. Held at the blue line. Initially, Thorne's really playing, pushing forward. She's going to hustle. Chaska will get there first, but Thorne's right on her. Chaska spins a quick 180 up the boards, and they're going to pop this one out just into the blue line, but held momentarily. And again, Johnson will throw this one down to the middle. That's where Chaska Chan is waiting, and they'll pick it up. Stanislavski forces a turnover in neutral ice. Chaska Chan returns the favor, and now we're going back the other direction. Centering pass attempt by Chaska Chan floats all the way to the far side. We're going to pick this one up behind the net. Let's see, where is the puck? There it is, up to the point, held by Chaska. Deflected down. Corbett got a piece of that one. Right in front, Chaska Chan tries to take a shot. Johnson gets the stick in there, slows him down. Chaska Chan, 40 seconds left. Let's not have a repeat. Don't let them score right at the end of the period, girls. Come on. Puck is down behind the net, wraparound attempt. Braylon goes down, makes the steal. Girls push it over to the far wall. Chaska Chan just retaining possession. Girls just can't get out of the zone right now. Jordan B picks it up in front of the net, swings it to the near wall. 15 seconds left. Hines holds at the line for Chaska. They're going to drop down. Backhanded attempt to the middle, picked up by Johnson. Chaska just skating right down the middle. Get in front, contested, up and over. So, Waconia holds. Lots of pressure by Chaska there at the end of the period, but Chaska not able to find the back of the net. You can just hold it right there. All right, I'm joined in the booth. We have our second interview in as many as intermissions. So tell the fans, who are you and who do you play hockey for?
My name is Hudson Van Osberg, and I play for CCHA hockey.
Who are you here watching tonight?
My sister is Rebecca Van Osberg.
Yeah. So in a 3-1 game, this is tight. Chaska Chan, good club. What are the girls doing well? What do they need to improve on to win this game?
I think they just need to pick more girls up in the D zone and forecheck harder.
You think the forecheck picking them up?
Yeah.
That's going to do it. What is your prediction? Earlier we interviewed Bryn's brother Elliot. His prediction was a 4-2 Chaska win. What's yours?
5-1 Chaska.
You think 5-1 Chaska? Well, you heard it here, folks. Not a lot of confidence from the Sibs, but these girls can pull this one out. Waconia trying to Braylon doing what she does, trying to get everybody hyped up. She is so good at that. Fans loving it. Fans getting loud. I think the girls have it in them. I haven't seen anything. I think Chaska is proving to be they are the better team, and the girls are just really hanging with a solid team here. I think if Waconia can score first in this third period, that they've got a chance. Now, do they jinx it? Right up the bat, Chaska pushes through on the draw. They're going to get it loose. It's down in front, and they're going to score. I need to stop interviewing these boys during the intermissions. The Waconia girls not happy. They're saying that Braylon got pushed down, goalie interference. The ref not having any of it. All right, off the draw, Chaska Chan will take that one over the far wall. Now picked up by Waconia. They're going to push forward. Loomis has this one, trying to get into the zone, make something happen. Edel there as well. Corbett watching, tracking over to that far wall. Kennard at the point will hold and dump it down. Chaska will pick it up. Chipped off the wall. 12 minutes left in this one. We have had an incredibly clean game, and I will say Waconia, the girls have always been really good with offsides. And this Chaska Chan team also very good at offsides. What?
How do I get it up live?
What?
How do I get it up live?
I don't know. That's not something I can do while I'm streaming, but.
I just need to sign in.
No. On the draw, pushing forward. Now Gorns will take it. So Waconia wins the draw again. So I was saying, both teams is pretty good about offsides. We've had a handful of icing calls and just the one penalty. So in a rare event, we have a full 17, just a hair under 18 minutes left on the hour clock. There's a good chance we're going to get this whole game in, which is unusual. Puck is down, quick shot from just inside the blue line. And we're going to get a cover. An incredibly lucky cover.
Thank you. Can I get this?
No. Yeah, puck hit the post, bounce up, and just fell right down on the line. Edgehold's able to spin and turn and trap it right on the line. Another quick shot. Blocker, save, nice job, back wall. Now it's going to float all the way across. Braylon gets a stick on it, slows it down. Thrown back to the middle by Chaska off the back wall, now down behind the net. Centering pass attempt. Finds a Chaska stick, but they can't do anything with it. That allows Waconia to throw it up the other way, and Urbaniak will take it and skate out of the zone. Some Gorns right with her as well. Urbaniak trying to push through and make something happen. Chaska able to just pull it and go back the other direction. Smack forward by Waconia. Chaska Chan will pick that up inside their defensive zone. They're going to look, turn, skate, and come back the other direction. Loomis right there, forcing a turnover. Pinard right across the middle. Swipe to the far wall. Chaska Chan playing like they smell blood in the water. They are playing really fast and aggressive right now. Quick shot, and Braylon had that one. You can see. Came across the front. So trying to clear it out. Waconia can't clear out. Backhand attempt. Braylon got the stick and the glove down, and it just snuck under both. Caught that post and bounced in. Corbett off the draw, over to Johnson. Johnson getting contested. That's where Chaska Chan will take it, and they're going to move the other way. Into our defensive zone, 10:25 left in the third period. Starting pass attempt all the way across by Chaska. Corbett will pick it up in that far corner. She'll chip off the wall right to a Chaska player. Loomis goes down hard on that far side. She's up, thankfully. Puck is loose down. Shot right across the front. Wall, far side, cycle, D to D. Tipped out by a Chaska player, though, so they'll have to retreat. For Loomis, we'll just push forward. Push it into the offensive zone. Stanislawski, Loomis, Corbett, Johnson, all right there. Pinard up on the blue line. Loomis coming back the other way. She holds the zone. That's where Stanislawski will pick it up. She'll turn, fire it on net. Blocker save down in front. Chaska will pick it up, swing around behind the netminder over to the far wall. Held at the blue line by Pinard. Still with Chaska. Now they're looking. Knocked off the tape. Corbett backhand. Strong backhand, but wide right by a couple feet, so that hits the corner. Chaska will pick it up behind. 9:10 left in this third period. Chaska again trying to push up. This time they do a little move around Pinard. And we've got a 2-on-1. Floats off their tape. Loomis overskates it, gives it right back to Chaska. Take a quick shot. Ooh, stick save. Bounced up off the stick and then deflected high into the corner. Waconia will throw it up out of the zone, and that should come all the way back. That's got a lot of heat. So we'll have a face-off in the defensive zone. Only 2-1 after the first. Only 3-1 after the second. This plucky Waconia girls team just hanging in with the big dog, Chaska Chan, for the first two periods. And then giving up two quick ones here in the third that have kind of taken the wind out of their sails. Nice if they could register another one here. Get a little spark. 8:20, a lot of time for a lot of hockey. 13 minutes left on the hour clock. So still looking like we're going to get this whole thing in. Puck is down. We don't know where it is. Braylon doesn't know where it is. She's looking for it, and it's underneath her. Everybody looking for that one. All right, that was Loomis on the draw. Urbaniak over to the near wall. Chaska Chan will dump it down in the corner. Jordan B will race, get there first. Oop, she tried to throw it up and out, ends up inadvertently centering it right in front of her own goal. And Chaska Chan hammers that one in the back of the net. So we talked about this on Sunday, the danger of throwing that puck. You have it on your tape. Swing all the way wide, get it into the corner, swing it up the boards, not out in front of your own net. take it, fire it forward, right to the tape. Chaska will take it and go back the other direction. Loomis has this one behind the net, and she does a quick 180 and come back the other way. Tried to backhand it up the gut right in front of her own net. Thankfully, hit the back of the net and bounced back to the wall, where Gigi can take it and Corbett and swing it up the wall and safely exit the zone. Burns pushing forward, taken off her tape by Chaska. Turnover in neutral ice leads to a break for Chaska here. Now swept to the wall by Corbett. Down in that far corner. Kennard right in front of the net, fighting off some Chaska attackers. Corbett up to Loomis. Loomis chipped it forward, held at the point by a defenseman that had just changed for Chaska Chan. They'll swing it over near side. Chaska Chan will cycle over to nobody, but their point will have to retreat and collect it. Chaska's going to have to get out of the zone. They're waiting. Now they're finally out. Knocked in by Chaska. So, not sure why the whistle is blowing there for offsides. Chaska threw that one in. Urbaniak on the draw. Johnson on her left. Stanislavski out there. They switch places. Stanislavski on the left. Johnson on the right. Van Allsburg and Jornby out there. Draw goes through Stanislavski. She'll dump that one in the offensive zone. They'll chase. Chaska Chan will pick it up first though. 6:39 left in this third period. Knocked off the tape from behind by Jornby. Slows them down momentarily, but Chaska Chan 2-on-1. And Van Allsburg will try to force from the outside. They get around her, take a shot from probably way too far back. Kind of messing up what could have surely been a 2-on-none. And Braylin makes a nice save. Here we go, puck is down. Corbett on the draw will turn. Loomis will take it, fire up the wall, held by Chaska. They'll turn, fire, deflected away by Van Allsburg to the near wall. And battling here on the wall. Van Allsburg will take it, flick it to herself, turn it up, try to find Edel. Chaska Chan, quick shot. Oh my goodness, Van Allsburg, what are you doing? Rebound back to Van Allsburg. Van Allsburg, I guess, I'm going to assume her thought process was, let's just help my goalie get the cover. But pushed it a good foot to her goalie instead of just swiping it to the back wall. Shot right up the draw, loose down in front. Nobody knows where it is. Ooh-wee. The attention span here, the wheels are off for Waconia. First two periods, they were holding everything together. Things were going really well, hanging with the big dogs, and now if something can go wrong, it's going wrong. 5:30 left in this one, 6-1. Chaska taking that one, tossing it all the way back. That should be in there. Nope, they're going to say no icing. So up, now Loomis will chip it up. That's going to go the other way. Corbett chasing. Chaska's going to get there first. Corbett trying to just hold the zone. Chaska Chan just being wily, skating around. Chaska Chan holding it. Time is their friend, so no need for them to rush in these situations. They're just burning time, up 6-1. They throw it down the other way. Loomis retreats, trying to get there. We're going to get an icing call. So we'll head back to the other side. Tries to take a quick shot, deflected down by a defender's stick. Then to the back wall where Chaska Chan will pick it up. They're going to skate out of the zone, come right down the middle. Girls got to turn and get back. Rebecca, turn your body around. She gets burnt. And they score. Stanislavski. Off the draw win by Corbett. Stanislavski takes it, pushes it forward. Chaska-Chan will pick it up on the back wall. 4:13 left in this one. Still 6 minutes on the hour clock, so still looking to get this whole game in here. And Allsburg. They get to the outside edge around Van Allsburg again. They take a quick shot, stick save. Stanislavski pulling that one forward. Floats it ahead of herself. That's where Chaska-Chan will take it, throw it down. Johnson turns it back the other direction. Chaska-Chan, far side. Stretch pass up the middle. We've got a one-on-one. Allsburg does a good job this time, forcing that shot to the outside. Wrap around, backside, up the wall. Chaska just trying to hold Waconia. Here we go. Maybe we've got a 2-on-1 if she can get it to the middle. And she shoots from inside the blue line, far right. Back wall. Centering pass attempt, hits the side of the net, floats to the back wall. 3 minutes left in this one. Waconia, who's that? Loomis. Stick goes flying. Nice pass by Chaska. Grove gets a stick up in the feet of the Chaska attacker. No call, thankfully. Puck swings around. Knocked off the tape of Johnson. Grove will pick it up. She'll try to push it forward to Gorns. And that's where Loomis will pick it up on the blue line, but Chaska picks it right from her to go back the other way. Kennard throws it to the back wall. Off the back of the net. Swings, tries to get it over to the corner. They can't. Oh no. Chaska just throws it to the middle, hits the skate of Hedgeholds and deflects in. Grove ends up in the box. I was looking down at my machine, didn't see what happened. So puck is down. Chaska's going to take this one, push forward. Going to turn back around, go up the middle, take a shot, wide right, back wall. Near side, they try to get it to the middle. Urbaniak able to take that one and throw it out of the zone on this penalty kill. So with 1:16 left in the game and one penalty clock and game clock separated by 1 second. So we're going to finish this one on a penalty kill. See if we can't get out of here only down by 7. Got a scrum here on the near wall. All the girls just battling for it. That's going to poke loose down into the defensive zone. Van Allsburg will pick it up. She's got her tape. Under a minute left. She'll swing that one down behind Hedgeholds over into the far corner. Chaska will pick it up. Jordan B is there. She's just going to try to get it out of the zone. She's fighting for it. Urbaniak right there as well. Jordan B able to get that one out of the zone. Nice job, Ariel. So Chaska will clear. Urbaniak pushes forward. Now we're going to try to hold on the penalty kill. See if we can't maybe register a shot on net here. Might have spoke too soon. Here comes Chaska flying back the other direction. Kennard able to take a swipe at it, but not enough to knock it off the tape. So we're going to get a breakaway. Quick shot. Blocker save. Into the corner. Centered. Knocked away. 12 seconds left. They're going to shoot. Deflected high. That's going to go out of the zone. And that's going to do it for this one. They're going to let Grove out of the penalty box a few seconds early. And it won't matter. And that's going to do it. So your girls dropped this one 8-1 to Chaska-Chan after 2 really good periods of hockey. And they were reminded that you need 3. So that's it for this one. These girls will catch you in the weekend when we're over in New Ulm for the tournament. So looking forward to that. It should be fun. We'll see you then.